Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol WFT. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by daily? Each one of these candlesticks represents an entire day. I bring that up because a lot of my videos, I do the 30-minute, where each one of these does represent 30 minutes. However, in this case, I'm doing more so the quote-unquote traditional time frame, where each of these does indeed represent an entire day. And I don't mean to rub salt in the wounds or anything like that, but pretty brutal. And yeah, a little bit of an excuse, I suppose, is that the overall markets are also getting hammered. But still, over the past couple of months, this one's already been in a downtrend, and things have just ramped up that much more, especially you look at the volume today and then the big old red candle right here. So a lot of bearishness in this one. And, really from an overall perspective, I'm going to go to the weekly time frame here, meaning each one of these represents an entire week. And you can see that this thing is, down at all-time lows, and just, the bearishness continues. So I am going to go back to the daily time frame here, though. And really, it kind of just becomes a question of, well, where are some next potential areas of support at? So for this, what I'm going to use is called Fibonacci extensions. And, first off, there's no such thing as a holy grail. So the levels that I talk about, it's not me saying that this is for sure where the price is going to bounce. I really wish trading was that easy. I always like to use, the analogy of, these are kind of acting like a flashlight in the woods. But just because you have a flashlight doesn't mean you still might not fall off a cliff or something like that. Will it help? Sure. It at least gives you a chance. And this is, just trying to give you some sort of idea of where the price may be headed. And, this is, the way the tool works. It's just taking how the price has acted in the past and then projecting that forward. So based on the more recent price action, if this downwards momentum continues, then it's looking like the price could very well head down to the $1.20 mark, which would be the next level of support from the charting perspective. Right now, it's definitely in total free fall mode. And again, $1.20, is that guaranteed to be where the price stops? I'm not saying that, but it makes at least a little sense. It acts as that flashlight to kind of cast where the price could potentially be headed down to. And if it does, that would be in level that could be pretty interesting. But as always, you'd want to make sure that you're managing risk and analyzing risk properly. If you don't know what I mean by analyzing risk and all that, well, then you shouldn't even be trading. But that's a whole nother video. But $1.21 is going to be that next potential area of support. In the event the price does turn itself around all of a sudden and starts to head back up, as far as areas of resistance are concerned, right there around there, that former area of support at about $2 is going to be the initial area of resistance. But in my opinion, top priority right now is not really breaking levels of resistance. It's simply trying to figure out where this price is going to stabilize. And then after the price stabilizes, you can start to worry about potentially bouncing back upwards and breaking levels of resistance. But right now, it is in free fall mode, so we'll see if the projections do any good in terms of dictating where this thing could potentially bounce. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.